KY3 News on the Ozarks CW starts now.
If you truly do not remember it, I hope the scar from being shot by my friend and coworker serves as a daily reminder that you did something evil to someone who had never done anything to you.
Tonight, a sense of closure for the family of retired Springfield officer Mark Preby. John Routh is accused of paralyzing Preby nearly 3 years ago. He will remain in custody. Routh's plea of not guilty by reason of mental defect has been accepted. Francis Watson watched this happen in court today, joins us live with the update. Francis.
Yeah, Paul, John Routh was initially facing charges of assault with armed criminal action, but of course, as you mentioned today, that guilty plea, or not guilty plea rather, by reason of mental defect. Now, today was the first day that Officer Mark Preby has seen Routh since that incident and that left him paralyzed, and the first time that Mark Preby's family has seen Routh in person. They wanted to make sure that he was in the courtroom so they could address him before the judge accepted the plea deal.
We're not going to let him impact us any longer.
Investigators say police confronted John Routh on June 9, 2020, after he drove circles around the parking lot of the Springfield Police Department headquarters. Surveillance video shows Officer Mark Preby confronting Routh, who then drove into Preby, dragging him until he hit a barrier, leaving him paralyzed.
I think this was the outcome that we kind of knew was going to have to happen.
Court records indicate that Routh was mentally examined twice and fit the criteria, according to law, necessary for the judge to accept the not guilty by reason of mental defect plea.
We need closure, and to keep dragging this on and on, it was not going to do him any justice. It was not going to do us any justice. And as a family, it was something that we needed to be able to put behind us and continue to move forward.
If there's any justice behind it, he'll be locked up for a long, long time, and probably longer than if he would have been convicted of the charges that were brought against him initially.
Now the Prebys say they want to focus on what's next for them.
Hey, here's our new life. We're going to take it and we're going to run with it, or roll with it is what we do now.
They plan on continuing their work serving others in need.
Something that we picked up through our process and how we were dealing with this was to be a peer support for other first responders and to be able to help others.
Officer Preby's son striving to honor his dad.
I still plan on wanting to go into law enforcement and, you know, kind of follow my dad's footsteps in a way. Obviously not the full 10 yards, but you know, kind of carry on the legacy and help others. And
the family says they are stronger today than they've ever been.
When we hit those bumps, we'll navigate them, but our goal is to stick close and to help others. That's our purpose.
Yeah. So. Now, Routh has been committed back to the State Department of Mental Health. He will be getting treatment at the Fulton Correctional Center. It's unclear on whether or not he will be released. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Francis Watson.
Thank you.